This is Newfoundland and Labrador Studies 2205. I'm Miss Fleming. I'm here with you for this course, of course. This is Unit 1 on Culture, Section 2, Lesson 3, Video 1 on Geography and Culture. So, before we begin, I'd like for us to reflect on the following questions. How would you feel if you lived in a city where there are 30,000 people per square kilometer? It's a lot of people. What advantages or disadvantages are there to living in such a city? And conversely, what advantages or disadvantages are there in living in a small community? I'll give you some context. Gander, here in Newfoundland and Labrador, has 100 people. We would consider that a larger hub in our province. Toronto, which is one of the largest cities in Canada, has 3,000 people per square kilometer. The city that has 30,000 people per square kilometer, that's Mumbai in India. Can you even fathom living in a place with so many people per square kilometer? Let's talk about the influence of geography, shall we? What influences people to live in a certain place can be found in the natural environment. Geographers will ask the following questions when they're investigating. Where are things located? Why are they there? And how might this be significant to those people? I wanted to highlight this particular town. This is Greens Pond. This is where it is on the map. Oh, and remember I mentioned Galtes there a little while ago? This is where Galtes is. I didn't have the map at that time, and I thought, oh, wouldn't it be great to show you where all these towns are, and for us to be able to connect with one another on where we live. So that's what I'm going to be doing from now on whenever I mention a particular place. Okay, so let's talk about site and situation. Geography is connected to culture through the concepts of site and situation. Site refers to absolute location, which means latitude and longitude, and the distinctive characteristics of a place, such as its climate, its physical features, and cultural features. Situation, though, refers to the interaction of site with its immediate surroundings and other places. This means things such as accessibility to resources, connectedness to other places, other towns, and we refer to this as relative location. So we have absolute location and relative location. So aspects of site and situation affect people in many ways. For example, the traditional foods of this place are berries, caribou, and fish. That's what was always here. Many of our modern recreational activities include snowmobiling, skiing, and hiking. See, both of these notions, both traditional and contemporary, are connected to the natural features of the landscape. Also, the site of Newfoundland and Labrador has many ecoregions. So this is a bit of connection to not just geography, but science for you as well. So the ecoregions that are present in this province are the Canadian Shield Taiga, Eastern Canadian forests, Newfoundland highland forests, the Southern Avalon Burin Oceanic Barrens, and the Torngat Mountain Tundra, which is right up there up on the top of Labrador. Now, these ecoregions do have an effect on population distribution. Site and situation can affect population and distribution as well. If you're not familiar with the term, population distribution is the pattern of where people live. See, throughout history, people tended to live near resources such as food, fertile soil, clean drinking water, but that is no longer the case. If you take a look at this map, you'll see the most dense population is in the Avalon Peninsula, specifically around St. John's, what you see in red to orange. So let's talk about that. So the best way to describe it is using the example of Grand Falls. Grand Falls was first established in 1905 as a good location for Newfoundland's first paper mill. The site had easy access to lumber, the possibility of hydroelectricity, and a deep water port in Botwood, which was close by, which was good for imports and exports. But you see, the mill closed in 2005. But this wasn't the end of Grand Falls, Windsor, which is its now amalgamated name. See, this is a more urban hub for central Newfoundland and Labrador, containing a healthcare center, educational facilities, shopping center, big box stores, other kinds of businesses and industries. The reason why I mention this is because currently the trend is to live near more urban centers rather than natural resources. So even though Grand Falls, Windsor, then Grand Falls, was established because of its natural resources, it is now high in population because it is a hub for services. So why do you think the shift has occurred where more people are living in urban centers? I'm going to ask you to reflect on that now, and you'll actually cover it a bit more in an activity we have later in the lesson in Brightspace. All right, so I'd like you now to continue to the next video. Make sure to take a break if you need it before continuing. Have a stretch, give your eyes rest, and I'll see you in the next one.